I had a very strong background in Islamic studies. As I grew up, I didn't even know, like what gay is or what's it all about. What do people do? My friends were getting married. At that point, I asked myself the question: why is it that I have never really felt something strong for a female? I found a Muslim counselor in City, and I went to the mosque near the university those days. He told me that you're effeminate, and that if you need to fix this problem, you need to go to the gym and keep a diary, look at a woman, that you want her to be your wife. I started crying uncontrollably in his office. I said, I've not done anything wrong. That was when my world shattered. And that was the first time I recognized that I am of a sexual orientation which is frowned upon in not just my religion, also very strongly in culture.
Even before I discovered I was gay, I already knew that I was different from other people around me because I'm mixed race. Being Muslim too, when I was younger I did pray and ask God to make me straight, but it was not from a position of like, oh, God's gonna hate me or like it's morally wrong. Like I was just worried what people would say, and I was worried that I would be unsafe. And I didn't think that I had the strength to openly be gay.
From when I was a child, it was clear to me that Islam made sense. My first instinct was to just believe that I'm straight, right? Because I had to be straight. When I came out to my mom, that was like the hardest thing, and in my head I was ready to just like leave the house and like pack a bag and leave when I told her. She was distraught. Her biggest concern, essentially, that I'm not gonna end up in heaven with her. I'm queer and I'm Muslim. What the heck am I gonna do?
As an Arab, I'm inextricably bound to the Muslim faith. Arab fathers, and I've heard him say this, will take the blame of their boys being gay. They'll say, and we knew an Arab guy who was gay growing up, and he said, I blame the dad. My dad said, I blame the dad. And I thought, I don't have it in me to say goodbye to my family and be like, I'm gonna go live this life.
Tamara Gartner and I run PFLAG, which is a support group in the community. And a lot of families will identify that, how do I explain it to other people now? How do I tell other people that this is what's happening for my child, right? Then they feel shame around it. Then they wonder, what did I do wrong to create it? And what they don't realize is it's not something you create, it's just the way your child is. And they just need to be able to love and accept them.
When I think about my childhood, I simply remember being afraid that I would be rejected for being gay. The religious leaders from all religions on television and on my computer screen that were condemning me to hell, the rage that other LGBTQ people expressed with religion. All of these things contributed to this overwhelming and nebulous feeling of fear I had growing up that made me ask God to make me straight.
I think we project our own, like, are we in the right about this? Are we abnormal? Like, are we abnormal? No, we're just like left-handed people or red-haired people. We're a part of the diversity of the world.
The government legislation mandated that all school jurisdictions must support a student who, wants to create a GSA, and that would impact the Islamic school. But the issue is, will a student ever come forward in that environment, to make that request?
There's a saying of the Prophet. The Prophet ﷺ basically said, even if the world came to an end, you must still plant a tree. So even if things don't go the way that you want them to go, you must continue to have hope, because that's all we have. And that's what we cling on to as Muslims, because our faith is based on that, on tawakkul, that no matter how bleak things are, there'll always be a day when things get sorted out and things will be right.